Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our next class. So today, as you can see from our slide, we're going to talk about the past simple. Past simple. So when to use the past simple? For example, I wrote a letter yesterday. Yesterday I wrote a letter. So the use of it is to talk about a complete past action. To talk about the complete past action. This means that the action is completely finished in the past. Alright? I finished my homework, for example. Well, it's completely past. How to form that past simple? Then here you've got two different forms of the verbs in the past simple. So the first form is the regular verbs, the form of the regular verbs. Then you add an ed to the regular verbs, right? For example, to walk, then you say walked. I walked in London Street during my holidays, for example. And then the irregular verbs. So irregular verbs, these irregular verbs are things that you should learn by heart. By heart. Par cœur. Irregular verbs like to write, for example, becomes wrote in the past. And inside of the list that I'm going to give you, you should have another column, and in that last column you should have the past participle of the verb. On internet also you can get the list of irregular verbs, and these are things you must learn by heart, right? So it's better to learn right away the present, the past, and the past participle of the verb. For example, to write, wrote, written, and so on and so forth. So you have a list at the end of the slides, and I invite you to make some research and to have a complete list of the present, of the infinitive, the past, and the past participle, so that you can learn them by heart. Alright? Now, let's move on to the next slide.